My third question, ang target po ng 4PH is 6.5 million homes?
Mr.
Yeah.
Chair, ang target po ng 4PH na dating 1 million units per year in 6 years na 6 million ay 300,000 na lang until 2028. Nandito na tayo sa makatotohanan. No? This is the realistic number, no? Na hindi rin naman madaling makuha, honestly. No? Pagka hindi natin ginandaan yung programa natin, kahit itong 300,000, hindi natin ito ma-achieve. So, ito talaga, to answer you, ito lang talaga yung kaya 300. Whether we like it or not, we have to be transparent about this, na hindi na namin tatamaan yung previously target na 6 million. Kaya hindi po talaga realistic yung 6 million na target na yan. Kaya hindi na ho namin pinapaikot-ikot pa yung paliwanag. Kaya hindi namin tinamaan yung 6 million kasi hindi ho talaga realistic.
Sino pong nag-set ng unrealistic target na yan in the first place?
Nadatnang ko po yan na 6 million. No? So anyway, moving forward, pinaliwanag ko po kay Presidente, Mr. Chair, na ito yung realistic. At the same time, hindi rin po ito madaling ma-achieve.
Yung kain ko ng puto eh. Pero back to work tayo. I support the earlier move of Kong Rufus Rodriguez in augmenting or increasing the budget of DSUD. Dahil talaga naman pong the right to domicile ay talagang pangunahing ano po yan, karapatan ng bawat Pilipino magkaroon ng maayos na tirahan. Kaya lang, gusto po namin tulungan nyo kami na tulungan kayo. In other words, meron po kasi akong napansin na mga glaring inconsistencies sa pag-google nyo ng inyong budget. Malilit lang naman pero siguro naman kaya nyong matugunan. Number one, yung pong staffing or unfilled positions. The department currently has 524 vacant positions. Is this correct?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
And this consists of 31.1% of its total authorized positions of 1,866 in 2024. And this objectively high number manifests two things. The department is understaffed and as such, consequently has higher tendency to underperform. Ang tanong ko po is, what is the current status of these positions? Are the numbers still the same? And what is the department's solution to this underemployment?
Mr. Chair, if I may answer. Number one, simula pong naupo tayo bilang secretary, kasama po yan dun sa tinutugunan natin. Unang-unang ginawa natin, pinublish na natin yung mga vacant positions. Second, inassess natin ang bawat regional offices, anong capacitation, anong dagdag sa capacity ang kailangan nila to match these vacancies to what we need in actual. Then, ina-encourage din natin yung mga contract of service employees natin na mag-apply dito sa mga position na ito. Then in October, during the shelter month, we part of the program is to have a job fair to promote the vacancies and to encourage people to apply to these positions, Mr. Chair. Yun po ang action natin so far pagdating sa mga vacant positions.
These are permanent positions po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
But parang hindi attractive yung yung job fair ninyo.
Sisimulan pa lang namin
sisimulan pa
sa
lang.
October po, plano namin na ngayon yung awareness dun sa vacancy ng departamento inaakyat namin through announcements and publications. Then hopefully during the shelter month, isa sa mga highlights nito will be a job fair. Then ang problema rin dito kasi may mga positions na mahirap i-comply yung mga requirements, kaya nahirapan din tayong punuan itong mga positions na to. Lalo na yung mga technical positions, no?
Kaya pala. Opo. Okay. Ano po itong mga architect, engineer posts?
Marami dito, Mr. Chair, yung mga environmental planners, architects, halos lahat po ng trade, meron po tayong kailangan.
Probably we can tap the schools, Mapua, mga engineering and architectural colleges.
We will do that, Mr. Chair.
Opo. Second question, in terms of budget utilization or unused appropriations, in 2022, the DSUD had an obligation to appropriations ratio of 92.5%, leaving only 110.8 million in unused appropriations. Ngayon naman, noong 2023, the department's obligation to appropriations ratio declined to 88.4, leaving a slightly higher amount of 208 million in unused funds. At nung nakaraang taon po, the DSUD had an obligation to appropriations ratio plummeted to 62.7%. And this resulted in a high unused appropriations totaling 1.54 billion. And correlatedly, and it bears emphasizing that the disbursement rate for the department also fell from 84.3 in 2023 to 56% in 2024. So this is in juxtaposition to the number of housing needs and pending settlement-related cases that has steadily increased over the years. Kindly explain to us why the department's utilization is showing an adverse effect.
Mr. Chair, if I may answer, ang malaking factor po kaya mababa ang utilization is hindi nagagalaw yung interest subsidy budget dahil mababa yung production ng 4PH. Kasi nung pinropose yung subsidy budget na yan, ang numerong pinoproject na mapoproduce ng 4PH ay napakataas. So nasa 700 million po yan yung annual na interest subsidy budget. Ang isa pa pong hindi kaya rin tumaas yung hindi nagagamit na pondo is dahil doon sa EDSAP. Pero nahabol na po natin yan. Nagkaroon tayo ng backlog sa paglabas ng assistance na to. So ang malaking portion po ng unused budget natin is the interest subsidy due to low production of the 4PH program.
And that brings me to my third question. Ang target po ng 4PH is 6.5 million homes?
Mr.
Yeah.
Chair, ang target po ng 4PH na dating 1 million units per year in 6 years na 6 million ay 300,000 na lang until 2028.
Okay, how do we explain the reduction to the people? Ba't po natin binaba?
Number one, ito po, Mr. Chair, nandito na tayo sa makatotohanan. This is the realistic number, no, na hindi rin naman madaling makuha, honestly, no. Pagka hindi natin ginandahan yung programa natin, kahit itong 300,000, hindi natin ito ma-achieve. So, ito talaga, to answer you, ito lang talaga yung kaya 300. Whether we like it or not, we have to be transparent about this, na hindi na namin tatamaan yung previously target na 6 million.
So, you have set a more realistic target na.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Opo. And the main reason na hindi po na-achieve yung target?
Ang unang-una po, producing 6 million units in 6 years is very challenging. Kahit buhusan natin ng pera yan, in reality, hindi po natin magagawa yan kasi wala naman tayong kapasidad, yung mga developers, contractors, and others na suportahan yung 6 million units in 6 years. Kaya hindi po talaga realistic yung 6 million na target na yan. Kaya hindi na ho namin pinapaikot-ikot pa yung paliwanag. Kaya hindi namin tinamaan yung 6 million kasi hindi ho talaga realistic. Ang realistic lang po namin nakikita ngayon, considering yung capacity ng mga contractors, developers, and yung demand side natin, is only 300,000 comprised of all the modalities of the expanded 4PH. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sino pong nag-set ng unrealistic target na yan in the first place?
Nadatnang ko po yan na 6 million. No? So anyway, moving forward, pinaliwanag ko po kay Presidente, Mr. Chair, na ito yung realistic. At the same time, hindi rin po ito madaling ma-achieve. This is a very challenging number. 300,000 itself is a challenging target, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have no other questions. Thank you.
Yeah, before we proceed, I just have one question to the Secretary. Itong 300,000 units. Saan ito? If we,
Ito, Mr. Chair, ano na pa to? Demand-driven na to, no? So yung mga developers na alam nila kung nasan yung demand dahil private sector funded to, mga negosyante yan, kung saan may demand, dun sila nagtatayo. So mostly nasa peripherals to ng mga highly urbanized areas, yung mga horizontal projects po na ito. All over the country, Mr. Chair.
okay, thank you very much, Mr. Secretary. The next